Hi, I'm Richard Monson and I'm the Managing Director of Maximon Solutions. We're now in our 20th year and we've just passed our 20th anniversary, so we wanted to do a little question and answer session for you, just to talk to you about the route from the outset to where we are now, so sit back and enjoy it.
So, what has it been like running Maximon Solutions for the last 20 years?
Well, that's a nice one to start with, isn't it? I can't believe, first of all, that it's 20 years. It's just absolutely flown by. But it's been great fun. It's been great fun designing the product portfolio, meeting some fantastic people, and designing the services from scratch. It's been very hard work, there is no question about that. But as you'd expect, starting a new business, you're starting from nothing. And when you start from nothing, it's tough. There's been market challenges which we've had to deal with, which are always interesting. We had the dot-com bust in 2000s, we've had the credit crunch, and latterly we've had this COVID issue, which has probably been the most demanding, and that will be the same for a lot of people. So, you know, we're very lucky to have worked very hard through it. But we've always taken a pragmatic approach, and I believe thoroughly in that you know, survival, you know, it's not easy. You have to keep working at it. You have to keep redesigning yourself.
That's excellent. And what would you say sets Maximon apart from other companies?
I think from the very start, I wanted to design a portfolio. I didn't just want to buy from XYZ. I wanted to design our own product portfolio around what customers need. I used my experience that I had in the marketplace, so I wanted to make it unique as well. We've always had a nothing too much trouble approach. Nothing is too much trouble, should I say. So, you know, we want people to find us demanding or put demanding requests on us, because, you know, it shows us, it shows where we're different from other people. Another point I think which is a key issue is doing what we say we're going to do. We've got a military attitude. Obviously I'm from a military background, our previous staff have been, and I believe in doing what we say we're going to do. And if we can't, we'll look at options and explain it right from the start. Sitting alongside that goes setting realistic goals. You've got to have realistic goals to move forward, and more importantly, and I think this is where a lot of people go wrong, is listening. When we go to a presentation, or when we go to see a client or speaking to our clients, be it a virtual meeting or a face-to-face meeting, we want to listen. We want to find out the problems, and then get the solutions.
Fantastic. So, now that you're in your 20th year, is there anything in particular you'd like to do moving forward?
Yeah, I've thought a lot about this. You stand still and you die. That's not us. I want to expand the product range further. I want to diversify. We've seen that in various areas, cameras, vehicle tracking over the years. It's helped out. Our client base very much needs those kind of products, the security, that sort of element. So I want to expand that to develop the client base further. I mean, the client base is exceptionally diverse, which is great, and we want to keep on working on that diversity. I think the other thing that we need to do as we get bigger is remain nimble, remain able to actually solve problems by not having maybe a larger company approach where no, we're set in our ways. We don't do it like that. We always want to retain that.
Great. So, what has changed since you started Maximon in the year 2000?
Absolutely everything. You know, the world is a completely different place. I'll give you an example of that. Here were the radios we were hiring in 1999, 2000 and selling. And that was probably one of the most popular radios at the time. That and its predecessor. Here are the radios we're selling now. I mean, that just gives you an example of a digital radio that we're selling and what we were. The internet has brought on a completely new world, and whether you like it or not, and I know a lot of people don't like it, you know, it's here to stay. It's the way of the future, and we've kind of worked with that. Before it was very much face-to-face selling, which I liked personally. It's less of that now, but I think there's still great value in going and seeing people, even with the current situation, social distancing, etc., etc. The product range and its functionality, we were selling lots of, it was all analog and 1327 trunking networks. If someone wanted a wide area network, of which we did quite a few, we would have to put a trunking system in, which was incredibly expensive, and it ruled it out for a lot of people. Now things are much more simple to do. We have push to talk over PTT or over cellular, and they're simple solutions, but we can give you coverage across the world if you need it. So what's changed? Absolutely everything.
And what does the future hold for Maximon?
Well, let's hope continued expansion and development through new products and services. I think you know, you've got to continually reinvent yourself. You've got to be looking for opportunities. Radio is a brilliant medium, and we need to work to get that out there to people. There are still people that don't know how useful it is. We still get people saying, well, I can't believe we ever did without them, having bought a few radios. So, you know, we've got a great product, and we need to continue to voice that. So great. Is there anyone in particular you'd like to give thanks for Maximon's success over the years? Yeah, there's lots of people, not naming individuals really, but I wanted to thank basically our dedicated staff who've worked with us through the years. Lots of them worked with us for a very long time. You know, it's been great, and the ideas come from everyone. I've always made it very plain. Our most important with our clients, our most important assets are our staff. So I can't thank them enough for the help they've given us and the dedicated hard work. I'd also like to thank our loyal clients. You know, we've got 2 decades of now of support from them, and that's been brilliant. It's been brilliant working with them. The diversity of our client base is what keeps everyone interested. You know, the actual the diversity is just, you know, you could go into it in great depth. I'd also like to say our trusted suppliers, basically, because we've got a really good supply chain. We expect from them, as our clients expect from us, but we look after them, and we're very loyal to them. So I'd like to thank them as well.
Fantastic. That's great. Thank you very much.